It's meal prep Sunday. I am making steak and cheese. So I have some peppers and onions sauteing, and then I'm just gonna add the steak. For lunch, I'm making a stir fry. So I have the G Hughes orange ginger marinade. Love this stuff. And I have some vegetables somewhere. Oh, right here. So I'm gonna add some stir fry vegetables to that. Mince up some chicken, and that's gonna be my lunch and dinner this week. So hopefully everyone's enjoying their Sunday. But also for the stir fry, I'm adding the shirataki noodles, which are like a tofu noodle. So that's boiling there. I usually just boil them just to get them a bit softened for the stir fry. So got a lot of cooking to do, but hopefully everyone's enjoying their Sunday. So just wanted to share one of my favorite snacks that I usually have before I go to the gym, which is some non-fat Greek yogurt. And this is about how many? It's a half a cup, I want to say. So yeah, somewhere to a half a cup. And I put half a serving of berries, like 78 grams. So this is about 128 grams. And then I add 78 grams of berries, let it thaw out, and then it creates this sauce in a sense, like the natural juice of the berries. And it's so good. I love berries and yogurt. It's like a nice sweet treat. And these are literally just berries, like nothing else. So if you're ever looking for a good snack, berries and yogurt, I mean, I guess that's like a staple. So, but I just wanted to share that this is like what I love to do. And I like the comfort of at least having this at home. So I can just I literally just add it and then it'll thaw out. I try to do a variety of berries because, some of these are at the top. So I do about 78 grams. Maybe if I can find some blueberries to make it 78 or something like that. So there we go. This is going to thaw out and create a delicious natural berry juice blend to mix with the yogurt. So that's gonna be my snack, or pre-workout snack. You guys know I like to alternate dinners, so this is my first meal of the week, which is the steak and cheese quesadillas, and I'll alternate with the next meal. So I like using the La Banderita carb counter tortillas to make the steak and cheese quesadillas. It's only 45 calories per tortilla, which is great. I like using the Laughing Cow garlic and herb cheese wedge. I split that, and it's only 30 calories, so I use half per tortilla just to add some more flavor. And I like using this reduced fat provolone, which is only 50 calories per slice. And then I have my steak mixture, which is the green bell peppers and onions. So usually just tortilla, half of the garlic and herb, cheese, the steak, flip it over, and you're good to go. So I'll show you guys the end product. Don't we just love the living room is just right next to my table? We love the studio vibes. But this is my finished product. So we love some toasted and cheesy steak and cheese quesadillas. The entire macro or calorie count is 403 calories. And I'll show the breakdown here. I kind of talked about before, but I'm just looking forward to it. It's nice and hot. So let me enjoy my dinner. We are back in the kitchen, and I'm making some grounded habanero sauce. So these are habanero peppers. I'm gonna wash them, add them to my blender here with some water, a little bit of vinegar just to keep it fresh, and then I'll put it in a mason jar. It lasts forever, it doesn't spoil. So if you like hot, I totally recommend just, buying some habaneros, removing the stems, obviously, grounding it with the seeds, because the seeds is what makes it spicy. And you have this delicious grounded sauce. You add a little bit to it, and it's spicy. It's hot. But I grew up on, having hot food. So I like adding some habaneros to salmon, chicken, things like that. And I need to make a new batch, so I'll show you guys the finished product when I'm done. And this is it. coffee little because of the peppers, but it's still sealed, but you know, it has that, once it gets released, you start coughing because of the release of the peppers and seeds, and it's dripping a little. But I added like a cap, like a small cap of vinegar, barely any water. Like, you don't want it, I don't like mine runny. This is more of a thicker paste, so I don't like a runny sauce. But you know, you can do whatever you want. You could add garlic if you want to add more flavor. This is just pure habaneros though, so I'm gonna jar this up on the Mason, and it's gonna last like forever. Like, it really does not go bad, and I like using this better than a food processor because it really grinds it up. Like, this is processed. Like, there's still some seeds here and there, but for the most part, everything is grounded up. I might do it one more time. Most likely not, because I don't mind a little seeds here and there. But yeah, that's basically how I make the habanero sauce, and I'll show you how I prepare my salmon. It will be a throwback to my first ever video that I made, but I guess in my new apartment. So I'm making salmon for dinner today. And this is alternating with the steak and cheese, because again, I don't like having the same meal. So this is 182 grams of the sockeye salmon. It's actually frozen from Costco, which is great because they're frozen and individually packed. I like to soften my onions first, because when I bake it, these are gonna get extra brown and caramelized, which makes them extra tasty. Instead of olive oil like my first video, I'm using just avocado spray because I don't have olive oil. This is the ground habanero peppers, and I usually use the Goya adobo seasoning. So I'm just gonna spray it, add the adobo seasoning, add the Goya, flip it over, add the seasoning to the other side, and then I top it with the onions. And I'll show you how it looks before I put it into the oven and then afterwards. I'm just gonna bake it at 350 degrees. I like my salmon extra well done. So I'm gonna cook it for 30 minutes, and I'll show you guys the finished product. So this is the product before it heads to the oven, just smothered in onions, smothered. And it's gonna become all caramelized and delicious. I forgot, I'm also making potatoes as a side. I am already salivating because this looks so good, and it's not even cooked yet. I love salmon so much. And this is the dinner. Some creamer potatoes with some rotisserie seasoning, smothered salmon, and of course I'll put the macros and breakdown right here. But happy salmon day, happy dinner. This is a great dinner. This is a great week for meals. Just 100% great week. So I just wanted to end off week 3. Week 3 was not the best. I ended up binge eating on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. So 3 days of binge eating. But I'm not going to stay fallen. Just trusting in God, repenting, and knowing that I truly have to turn away from my temptations and fleshly desires to follow him, and to submit to him versus submitting to my flesh in the binges and my own desires. So I started off Sunday, July 16th, sticking to my meal plan, not overeating. And I'm just going to take it day by day, one day at a time. I didn't weigh myself on Sunday, just because I knew I'll be up, and mentally I just didn't want to see the scale number. But I'll make a videos for week 4. I'm not gonna give up, and I don't know when I'll weigh myself again. Probably next week, but I've actually taken a social media break from Instagram too. I don't know how long, but I don't want to post or anything there. I just need a break from posting and sharing. So yeah, not the best week, but you know, it's not about the race in it. It's about change, repentance, changing my mindset, and just, you know, continue walking in obedience to God, and trusting Him, and just knowing that, you know, everything will be okay, and you know, it's not gonna be the end all, and you know, just again, just take it day by day. So I'll see you guys next time I post a video.